friends, welcome to Real World Education. Today again we are here with an interesting topic about how to create positive change. It may be to a change in a person or in a small team or in an overall organization. So fear comes when we talk about change. It is nothing but fear of unknown. That's why people think about changing themselves or bringing a change into their team and organizations. Why people fear about change? Is change or is changing to someone is so difficult task? If you ask me, the change or bringing change into any individual or in an organization is not a difficult task if you plan it properly. If you do it in an unplanned manner, definitely the people in an organization will start resisting it. Not only in organization, if you think about yourself, if you don't plan the change properly, you yourself not get into that change. So maybe you take off making a resolution of every day getting up at 5 a.m. and go for a jog. It does take some plans, and it also you have to take action to put that and implement that change. So we'll talk few things related to creating positive change and how we can implement changes in an individual or for an organization. So very interesting thing once happened in an organization. The leader asked who wants change, and everybody raised their hands and they did. Everybody wants change. And on the next phrase he asked the second question, who wants to change? No one hand raised at that question. So understand this, everybody wants change but they don't want to change. There is again a fear factor involved in it. There are few things which I'm going to talk today about bringing the change in individual or maybe in an organization. So normally people think that why should I change? Everything is going fine, I'm comfortable. Or in an organization, leaders always think of changing for betterment. So without change there is nothing. Change is the constant process for improvement. We have to understand that the technology changes, the people change, the things around in the market change. Accordingly, we need to change individually and into an organization so that we could bring that positive change or positive growth in an organization. So few things we are going to talk today are in the few pointers I would like to give you. It will help you as an individual or also for your organization or in your team to bring that change. People normally don't resist about, naturally they don't resist change. They resist being changed. So they think that I am getting changed, they are asking me to change. That is the fear factor comes into them, and that's why they resist being changed. The number one thing about the bringing positive change, what we need to understand is, number one is people feel awkward when they put into change factor. So I will give you a quick example or a quick demo for that, how a simple changes can bring a lot of difficulties or awkwardness in that. Just close your two fists and close it and see which thumb is on the top. Is it the right thumb or the left thumb? And see that it has happened naturally, but try to change it in the reverse direction. If it is right thumb on top, make it left thumb on top and change the finger settings. Are you feeling awkward? Absolutely, it will feel awkward because what we regularly do will become habituated. Bringing change will always bring into an awkwardness. We have to surpass that awkwardness to bring that positive change and the positive growth. Second thing, People focus on what they have to give up. Something I have to give up, something happens to my position, something happens to me. So that is where they feel that giving up. There is a simple proverb, I'm sure you might have heard it. To gain something, we have to lose something, and that applies to an individual's growth, or to gain something, we have to lose something. Maybe you take into an organizational level, we have to lose something to gain something. So that change implementation will bring some changes, or maybe something we have to leave back and take it forward. The third thing is people are afraid of being ridiculed. So sometimes what happens is people think that I might be mocked, I have been ridiculed about changing. Here, an example I would like to give you is about Anil Kumble. He was, to start his career, he was a fast bowler. He was been practicing his fast bowling, and he changed that fast bowling into his spin bowling, and then he succeeded in that. If he would have stick to his fast bowling, we are not sure whether he would be a legendary cricketer. Today we are talking about him because he brought that big change in him, and that's how he could potentially grow in his strength and become a legendary cricketer. So this is what people think of ridicule themselves. Somebody would have told to Anil Kumble also, you are doing so good fast bowling, why you are getting changed into spin bowling? If you would have listened to those people, you would have been not in the international cricket team, or he has not played for the national team for India. He was not so successful. The last one is the people feel change alone. They feel loneliness in their change factor. So absolutely, when we put into anything in an organization or in a team, it is for everybody. But people individually think that this change is brought to me only. So the loneliness will hurt them in changing or putting that change in themselves to improve or on the task being changed. So these are the things which feeling awkward, feeling ridiculed, feeling alone, and feeling the fear of change will have all these impacts on an individual. So as a leader, how we should bring the change into an organization, or how we need to implement change into an organization is very, very challenging job and very, very important job of a leader, because change is constant. Every year, every month, or maybe every quarter, we may need to think, review and put a lot of changes. And one of the quote by Bill Gates reminds me here to express that he was aware that Microsoft's products have to be changed often, and he was ready for that. He know that if he don't upgrade his products, somebody else will make better product than him. Instead of he making it as an absolute, the environment or the competitors will make his product obsolete. So he was ready for that change. That's why he is a successful leader. That's why he could develop and sustain the number one position into the today's market and being the richest person. So he keeps changing his products, he keeps upgrading his products. That is where he is. That is what the leaders do, right? So now, if you are a leader, or if you want to bring changes in yourself and into your team or in an organization, a simple formula I am going to give you today. I am thanking John C. Maxwell here, giving a wonderful formula here by simple name plan ahead. Yes, the formula is all about plan ahead. What is this plan ahead? That is 9 letters which will give you a lot of information which will help you making your change in a proper planned manner. So what are these 9 letters is all about plan ahead. So P stands for predetermine the change what you want to bring. It may be applicable to an individual's growth or individual's change factor, or maybe in an organization level. First P stands for predetermine. The L stands for layout, the actions or layout, the steps. A stands for adjust the priorities. Absolutely, you need to adjust few things here and there. Notify to the key persons, key involved person in the team. If it is for individual person, you are the key person. Okay, if you are doing in a team or in an organization, identify the key team players and notify them first. Next is about allow time to accept people. So slowly and steadily give some time to allow that change. Then head to action. When you start putting and slowly and steadily head towards putting action into that, then expect problems. Absolutely, when you put some change, there will be some problems. So expect those problems and move ahead. Always. Next is always point to success. Never go back. When you implement, never go back and plan towards success. Always pointing towards further and ahead. And last but not least one is about daily review. Whatever you have put into action on a day-to-day basis, review where we are going ahead, where those small changes are required to upgrade the plan and put into action properly, so that the total plan of action will be successful, and definitely those changes will bring the positive growth into an organization, and absolutely the team will be having joy and fun of those changes on the later stages. So maybe it will start with a resistance, and slowly and steadily, gradually it will make you grow further, give better results, so the whole team, whole organization will be happy and they accept the change for a good thing. Maybe this putting into action and reviewing on daily basis is very important, and leader should not give up, or he should never give up whenever he put into a new change into his team and organization. Hope this small talk about bringing positive change, how to bring what is plan ahead action, had made some sense. I could feel that this topic will help you to bring the changes in yourself, how to implement those changes. Looking forward to you in the great topics or sensible topics which will help in every aspect of our life and every aspect of our daily work or in our organization. Thank you so much for listening.